So, hello everyone. Today I had brought something exciting for you to actually solve your problem when you get stuck while solving questions which are surrounded by mold, the host material, I could say. So, today basically I'm breaking down the absolute fastest way to look at this particular topic which is written, mold concept, so that you may not get confused by the endless formulas in physical chemistry. Physical chemistry, if you very well know about, it's one of the branches under chemistry. And now today we are going to build a universal translator chart. What's a universal translator chart? I'm going to show you, as it will going to do wonders, as it will going to solve your 90% of basic chemistry numericals, where sometimes students get stuck so much that they start to panic, their brain gets foggy, they don't get the idea of what to solve next, where to multiply, where to divide, which property to use it for. All will going to solve in this particular video. So here we goes. So I'm gonna first start by writing our cute little guy and the main chief guest and a hero of this video, that is mole. And along with this, usually we get numericals starting off with these words, and I guess you all are familiar with the terms such as mass, volume, which is measured at STP, as grams, and number of particles, Na. So think of this as a central airport where you can take flight directly from mass to volume, right? You need to pass this if you want to go there. So if you are going from mole to mass, you are going to divide. If the atoms are mentioned in the question, then it will be gram atomic mass, okay? Or if it's in the molecules, then it will be or gram molecular mass, but both mean the same. They vary according to mass, atoms or molecules. Similarly, if we go from mass to moles, what you were going to get? You were going to multiply it by GMM or GAM, that is gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass for molecules and atoms. You don't have to thought over like which step to take, where to divide or where to multiply, but just simply you can remember this trick in your, or you can write it somewhere so that you can look at whenever you are solving questions and can take it to your class whenever your teacher gives you the question which had the terms moles and mass, where sometimes given in the question that you need to find the moles, you will be know very well that you are going to multiply it, and if the mass is given and you have to find out the moles, you need to multiply it, and if the moles are given and you have to find the mass, you need to divide it. Same way, and the same story goes with the volume also. Either way around, if you are going to moles to volume, you're taking the flight from here to here, you are going to multiply it. And if the return flight, I'll be dividing by 22.4 liters. And if same goes with the number of particles, you are going to multiply it if going from moles to number of particles by 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 and divide it if we go from this way number of particles to moles, divided by 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 joules per mole. So this is basically a universal chart, and this actually summarizes the whole chapter at once, I could say. And this is a chart, or you can say particularly a short trick to make you less panic. Okay, now as you may have understood the main motive of how to calculate when moles are given to you in the question, and how to calculate the volumes, number of particles, and mass respectively, we are going to look at our sample question. Okay, we're going to apply this. I'm going to show you how to apply this particular method to solve the questions, and then you could try it at your home to see if that actually works. And that will going to save a lot of your time, a lot of your calculation mess, and also a lot of your precious time they could use to give it to your other subjects. Okay, so our question is, find the volume occupied by 5.6 grams of nitrogen at STP. You know very well STP means volume. Okay, so this is our question, so you can look at, and you can also solve alongside me to get the clear view of how to use this particular chart in order to have the answer. So the things which are given to us in the question, write it down first. What is given to us? First thing which is given to us, and you can see it very much clearly, is mass. Okay, mass is given to us, which is 5.6 grams, and we need to find the volume. So how we have discussed it in earlier, like we have to go, if you have to go from mass to volume, we need to cross this path. So you cannot take a flight direct to volume. So we need to first find the number of moles, and we can find it out. How? Number of moles is equal to given molar mass, which is this, upon molar mass. So given molar mass is 5.6, and the molar mass, you can calculate it since it is nitrogen into its atomic number is 14. So 14 into 2, which equals to 28, and 5.6 upon 28 grams, which equal up to 0.2 moles. Now, so you must have studied in your junior classes that when we have two values, we can find out the third one. Yes, so we are well equipped with mass, number of moles, and now we have to find the volume. So what we're going to do, if we have to find the volume and moles are given, we will going to multiply it. Yes, so 22.4, so value into 28, 0.2, which is the moles, and it will be equal up to 4.48 liters. So see, this is so simple. That saves a lot of time, and actually saves up you from to think this particular moment, to where to multiply it, where to divide it, and where to actually get the answer from. So this is simply 100%, you could say, a lifesaver. You could just use it to your questions to have a clear understanding, and you can have this at any time. And this basically is the entire core of the chapter. And if you map out your variables like this, you won't confuse. So if you map out your variables like this, you won't ever get confused in your multiplications and divisions under exam pressure. See you in the next review. Bye.